Okay, so what is your name and where are you from?
My name is Hunter and I come from Chongqing.
Okay, Hunter from Chongqing. Okay, cool. So what do you study here at Beiju?
I major in accounting.
Oh, in accounting. Okay, that's kind of similar to me. I do finance. Okay, so how long have you studied English for? How many years?
Actually, I have been studying English for a really long time since
Yeah.
I was a little boy, like 4 or 5 years old.
Okay, so a long time, over 10 years.
Yes.
Okay. So in your years of study, how do you usually like to study? What are your principal methods?
Well, I like to listen to English songs and
Okay.
watch like something like cartoons or
Okay.
and that's a very good way for beginners, I think.
Okay. So is that your principal method of study currently?
Not really, because I have a lot of classes, so I have not, I haven't so much spare time to do that things. So maybe I just memorize the vocabularies and
Okay.
study the grammars.
Okay. So when you have time, you might like watch TV shows or listen to music or stuff like that. But if time's kind of short, you just kind of do like faster ways, like vocabulary and stuff. Okay. So you personally, what do you think is the most effective way to study?
Uh, that's hard to say.
It is. It's a hard question.
Yeah.
Or you can maybe name a couple effective ways of studying if there's not just one.
Uh,
Or what works for you? What do you think works for you?
I think interest is very important for me.
Okay.
So if you have interest in what you are learning, you will learn it very effectively.
Okay, so your main thing or way is that you find things you're interested in, and then by way of these interesting things, you study English. Okay. So for you, what would that be?
Just as I mentioned, like listening to songs, TV shows, or
Okay.
do something connected with the language.
Okay, so kind of like media and stuff. Okay, cool. So for you, when learning English, what is the most difficult thing?
The grammar.
The grammar.
Yes, because as I mentioned, I like to watch TV shows.
Yeah.
Maybe the grammar is not that so serious, or
Yeah.
so it's very hard for me to learn the grammars.
Yeah. Especially like, because there's, I guess you could say almost two kinds of grammar in English. Like there's the normal, like just when you're speaking, the grammar that you use, and that's maybe not that hard, and you can learn that by TV shows. But if you write like a paper, you have to be a little more careful and I guess serious when it comes to the grammar. So yeah, for a lot of people who are at high speaking levels of English, a lot of the times, like the thing that becomes the hardest for them is like writing and the grammar when writing. So for another question, the last question, not related to English, 它是什么问题来着？第四个问题是什么？哦，对。Okay, so for English, do you think it's necessary to spend money to learn English? Do you think it's useful to spend money? How do you feel about people who spend a lot of money to study English?
I think it's a very good choice. So it's like an investment on yourself.
Yeah.
So in my opinion, language is kind of like a tool, or
Yeah.
you can major in other majors, and
Yeah.
but if you have a language, you can
Yeah.
use it as like a tool. You can study abroad
Yeah,
or
yeah.
do something connected with it. So I think it's very important to
Okay.
learn language.
So even if you guys spend a lot of money, to you think it's worth it, and because it's a tool, maybe your major is not a language, but you learn your major and then you learn the language also, and then you can use the major in other languages.
Opportunities.
Yeah. Okay, and then what you can do, the area of, fields and stuff is just expanded. Okay. So cool. So that's pretty much it for the interview. Thanks for participating.
Thank you.
Yeah.